I'm Sparrow Harrell, and my advisor was Miss Irving, and this is my project on writing The Scarlet Crown. This is The Scarlet Crown. This is the novel that I wrote. So my goal for my personal project was to write an entire novel to develop my writing skills, express myself creatively, and address important themes in life. And it interested me because I've always wanted to write a novel. I've always wanted to be a writer. I've been an avid reader since I was a kid, and I'm largely inspired by fantasy books such as Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. So it's always been a goal of mine to write a novel, and one day I decided that I would just try to do it. So my product and criteria, here we have the finished product, my novel, The Scarlet Crown. So my criteria were to write a 100,000 word novel, to finish the outline that I had set for myself, to start the editing process, to learn more about myself and express myself throughout writing this book, and to create a work with meaning and depth that other people can relate to. And I met all of my criteria with the book. It is a bit over 100,000 words, and I'm well into the editing process at this point of outlining for my second draft, and I reached the end of my outline. I outlined for a month before I started writing, and I've reached the end of the outline. So my global context was personal and cultural expression. So writing this novel fit into that global context because reading is a way for many people to connect to others in many different cultures and around the world, and a way for us all to express ourselves. So I was able to express myself very well throughout writing this book, and hopefully others will be able to connect with it no matter what cultures they're from or where they are in the world. Reading is such a great way, and books are such a great way to unite us all in the common themes that we all face. So creative expression is a global practice that hopefully my book can connect us all. So, and then my approach to learning skill that I used the most throughout this process was under the reflection stage or the research stage, and it was seeking a wide range of perspectives. So throughout the research process, throughout writing this book, was continuous. I never stopped researching. I'm always researching. I'm active on the online writing community, where many different helpful tips and advice are shared from published authors and other people working on writing their own books like I am. And I'm constantly watching videos by published authors such as Jenna Moresi on YouTube. And I'm always reading articles and books on different ways, on different approaches to writing. So it was a continuous process that I'm always doing and always will be doing, and taking those perspectives and not taking the writing advice as the rules, but just as how one person approaches it, and then using all of these different perspectives to create my own and unique process of writing. So what am I most proud of? I am just very proud that I was able to write this entire novel. And not only am I proud that I wrote it, I'm also proud because it won a Scholastic Art and Writing Award, Gold Key. So I am very proud that not only I wrote a 100,000 word novel, but it has been deemed as good by others. So I'm very proud that I was able to do that. It's always been a goal of mine, but I never really thought that I could. And so throughout this process, I have learned so much about myself that I actually can. And I was always worried I didn't have the time and stuff like that. And I had to learn to make time. I would get up at 6 a.m. to write every morning. I would set goals for myself every day to write 1,000 words. So I just really learned how much I can do if I dedicate myself to it, and I am purposeful with my actions and make sure that I will get done what I set to get done. So I'm very proud of being able to finish this work, and I'm excited to continue working on it and editing it and eventually publish.